Hi there. I just wanted to check in. I just started taking my old ADD pills again, and it's the first one I've taken. So I just wanted to make this vlog where I wanted to see how my mood kind of changes throughout the whole thing and see how much it actually worsens immediately upon effect. So right now, I just took it, so it has not started working yet, and this is my mood. I am fine, I am dandy, I am optimistic, yes. I have, for some reason, I have faith that it's going to be better this time, because I don't know why. I think it's just because I'm hopeful about the future and about, I think it's just because I feel like hope will make it better, like the chance that this will be good will increase if I believe in it, like a placebo or something, even though I know that's probably not how it works, but it's worth a try, I guess, because I feel like if I don't believe in it, it will only make the chances worse. So even if I am paranoid or like believe in things too much or whatever, what was I gonna say? That if I try to be optimistic about it, then nothing like that will happen. And if it's really true that my chances get better if I'm hopeful, then it's just a positive, you know. Also, it's just good to not be negative about it. I mean, even though I did try to take them before and it really did not go well, I think it's worth a try again. I think I'm gonna try taking them for a month, if I can go that far, before I decide if I can continue to take them or if I should try the last kind of pill, or just not any pill at all. Yes. But I feel like since I have some experience with them now, I can finally prepare a bit, which is nice. Like the gymnasium, I feel more prepared for that now because I know what I'm going into. I know what's gonna happen, most likely. So I can kind of prepare for that. I mean, last time it was a dumpster fire, but I think that's because I didn't know what was gonna happen there, plus my diagnosis and all that shit. So yeah, I feel more hopeful, I feel happy about the future right now, if it plays out somewhat the way I want it to, the way that I hope for, the way that I'm gonna try desperately for it to happen. So yes. Oh, the way I prepared for it, I didn't mention that. Well, I didn't really think about it as preparing at first, because usually I just like to make lists with lots of things that I want to do in a day, and I only do like one or two of them because I write a lot, and I'm also a bit unmotivated to do any of them, but still it's nice to have, even though I get overwhelmed by myself most of the time, because if I write one thing, then I'm like, oh, I have to write this thing now, I have to write this thing, and then if I think about something, then I have to write it down, and if I don't, then I will not stop thinking about it. So yes, so I wrote a list about what I want to do, like ideas for, yeah, just things to do, a to-do list, and I think that's actually going to help a lot, because the first time I did not have anything like that. I did not make these to-do lists. That's kind of a new thing. I think I started doing this approximately the time when I was practicing for the musical school audition thingy. Yeah, because by then, like, I had to practice a lot, so therefore the to-do list was a good way to kind of incorporate that. So ever since then, I found it to be a good way to at least remind myself of things that I can do. It's not as much of a I have to do this list, but it's just ideas for what you can do, and then you can kind of pick and choose from that for what you want to do. So I made one of those, and I think it's actually going to be very effective, hopefully, because usually, well, before, the symptoms, like the side effects of the pills, were that you would get very depressed and your mind would just go blank, at least in the very start. Also, sort of, I mean, it was like that all the time last time I took them, but I'm hopeful this time, so I'm just gonna say the beginning. But yeah, the side effects are usually that even if you had ideas before something, it's just gonna go blank. So I wrote this list so that when my mind is blank and I just feel like there's nothing to do and oh, it's empty and I'm just feel like staring into the walls or something like that, then I can just look at the list and get reminded of the possibilities of what I can do. And hopefully if I practice writing a new list as well, or writing things for the list every day, then it will hopefully be a habit, so that I can keep it going, and that I can practice still having thoughts and ideas in that way, at least for what I want to do, when I'm on the pill. The pill, not that kind of pill. What did I want to say? What did I want to say with this? Oh yeah. And if I write a lot of things in the beginning right now, before the pill actually works, then it's good, because even if I won't have many ideas when I'm taking the pills, at least not in the beginning, then if I just have one idea every day, then I can write that down, and it will eventually pile up, because yeah, I'm probably not going to succeed in doing a lot of them in a day, so in that way I can hopefully still keep it up, so that there are still enough ideas to last through the days. Yes. So I just wanted to make this vlog, because I thought it would be a fun idea, because I always forget how I feel on specific days, and what pill I'm even taking. I always forget to write it down, so I'm just gonna say here that I am taking the taken-lisdexamfetaminindimesylat. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that in an accent. Lisdexamfetaminindimesylat, something like that. Well, I said it there somewhat. But yes, that's the pill I'm taking right now, and that is the pill that you are always thinking of chewing. If you forget, that is the pill. The one where you got really underweight. That one, the good one. The one with the big effects. Ooh, interesting. Brain go blue. Body go brr. I should stop. But this is just a blog. Maybe I'm gonna make this into a regular thing, not just with medicine. Because I kind of like this. It's a way to formulate thoughts. And I feel like it's easier to just talk to myself like this instead of writing it in a diary. It's easy because you can just talk and see whatever. But then I would have to store it in a cloud because I do not have enough storage to make one of these every single day. Well, that's food for thought. Anyways, I started playing my Nintendo again. Still don't know. Oh, it's a Nintendo DS. I thought it was a specific kind of Nintendo DSi. I love this thing. I'm never gonna get rid of it. Anyways, oh, vlog. I also bought these. It's because it's Christmas. It's Christmas soon, let's go home. Reference to Mike's Mike. You still like his videos now? In the future? That's an interesting question, Julie. For the future. Today is, can I see, please? It's Monday, the 23rd of November, 2020. So, now you know that. This is kind of out of nowhere, but I want to become a less know-it-all person, because I feel like my aura is mostly like as if I know better than people, but I really don't. I don't think I do, but I think I usually come across like that, and I regret it a lot because I don't like it. So I'm gonna practice not doing that. Being like, oh, people like this or like that, even if it's like as a joke. Because I think I sound annoying when I do it. That might not be the case, I don't know. But I feel insecure about it. So I think I should try and stop that. Anyways, I want to work with myself a bit more. Because I don't reflect on most of my actions most of the time. Well, that's I actually do a lot, but not in the bigger picture. I don't think of my personality as a thing that, oh, I can change this and that. But I'm gonna try to do that because I'm hopefully gonna be happier because of that. Like, if I like myself, then I should be happier about it. Just existing, I think. Yeah, I guess that's all. And, oh, I was talking about these. Well, here's the thing. Now I don't know if I'm getting more, like, depressive in my speech because the pills are starting, because, like, the pills starting to work, or because I'm just talking to myself and so, like, getting to kind of depressing topics because I never think, I never think, no, because I never have talks like these with myself, or like thoughts like these. I don't keep up with myself in that way, because it's just empty, blank stare. So hopefully these will help. I didn't realize that. I mean, it's good to get it out. It's good to keep yourself in check, I think. Oh, what's up with that? They are not the same length, even though the circumference of them is the same. How does that work? This is confusing. Very confusing. Well, I've been speaking for way too long, but yes, even though this talk might have made me a tiny bit like slump, in this slump, then I feel like it's just a good way to reflect on yourself and what's happening and your views on the world, and I just haven't been doing that. I tried to do it with a diary, but that does not work because I think about it way too much. I think about what I write way too much, and it's just a lot easier in a video form because it's just like the words keep coming. They like flow, because when you say one thing, then you immediately think of something else, and when you're just talking like this, you can just say it immediately. But you might forget when you write, just in a millisecond, just before you get to write it. So it's nice to have it like this. I've realized now, while doing it, that I actually like this format a lot better, and I think it's going to be a lot easier for me to keep blogs and like a diary blog this way. So I'm going to have to figure out how I can do this on a daily basis, hopefully. If there's like a website or something where I can store the videos so I don't have to keep the storage on my own iPad, and where I can name them and keep track of them in that way. Yes, but that's it for now. I'm gonna make a log later, maybe in the middle of the day, because it's one of the first days, and one tonight. Nice, my throat is doing badly. I think you can hear. So I'm gonna try to make some tea and work things out. Nice. Maybe later, in the middle of the day, I can tell you about what I ate. Very interesting stuff, I know. And what's on my list of things to do and what I want to do. So I can kind of look back on it and see my values made it better. That sentence didn't really make any sense. Just when I look back at it, and if I still haven't done them, then kind of remember, oh, this is what was important to Julie before the pills, so like maybe try and do that because it will probably make you happier, but you've just forgotten that it will make you happier. Yes, that's what I meant. Bye. It's Christmas, let's go home.